Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the All About Favor show. This is the Walk in Favor Network. I am your host, Pastor KZ. Y'all wonder, why does she call it the Walk in Favor Network? Y'all, I'm a firm believer in everywhere I go that someone is going to show me favor. I believe in favor, and I believe that favor ain't fair. I believe I can get unmerited favor from God because I trust Him. I try to walk in the path. And you know what? I just believe that by me walking in favor, doors that were originally shut, God will open them for me. I believe in favor because favor to me supersedes any other thing out there that you think you can get. I believe in grace, I believe in mercy, and I believe in favor. That is the reason that I named this show All About Favor and the Walk in Favor Network. Now, let's get right into my ending thoughts for this week. And I'm going to be very blunt and brief. Clean house. Clean house. Clean out your closet. What am I saying? Let some things go and get rid of it. Let me go ahead and put it out there. Get rid of anything and any relationship that no longer fits you. It no longer serves you. If it don't fit, it has no use for you. Pass it on, maybe to someone else, donate it, throw it out. It doesn't matter, but get it out your closet. Clean house. See, sometimes we have a tendency to hold on to clothes. Let's use that as an illustration. Some people hang on to clothes, hang on to furniture, hang on to dishes, just hang on to certain things when it no longer fits you. See, sometimes you got to know when it's time to let something go or let somebody go. Sometimes you like to use this as an excuse to keep these clothes or keep things around. You say, well, that dress is my inspirational dress for me to lose weight, shake the pounds off. Girl, that dress is a size 8. When was the last time you were a size 8? Now you done went from a 22 to 18, and now you standing firm at a good 16. Girl, let that size 8 go. I mean, that dress is 25 years old. Boy, listen to me, boy. You men, I'm gonna get you too. You around here got some pants in your closet that's 32 in the waist. When you was 32 or 32 34. Bruh, you've been a good 42 for about 10 years now. Now you holding firm at a 38 or 40 in the waist. Let it go, boy. Let it go. Get rid of it. It does not fit you right now. It fitted you 30 years ago. Y'all, sometimes you got to know when it's time to say, you know what? Let me go in this closet and clean it out. Let me clean my house out. Clear a path for something better to come. Clear a path for something new to come. As long as your closet is stuffed with things that no longer fit, how you going to put something new in there? Make room for growth. That's what I'm saying today. This is my end week thought. Make room for growth. Let things go that don't fit anymore. When you let things go, there's a possibility that something new can replace it. Do you realize how much healing, and I'm talking about emotional healing, mental healing, spiritual cleansing. Do you know how much cleansing and healing can take place when you decide to let something go or let a person go or move on with your life or move forward with your life because this doesn't fit me anymore? Some of you are stuck. You're in a rut. You're like a little rat on a hamster wheel. You're just going around and round in circles, and each year nothing changes. I heard something years ago, and this is the quote: nothing change if nothing changes. Who got that? So it's time to understand that in order to grow, sometimes you got to let things go. We just don't fit anymore. If you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all had a breaking up or a falling out, you just don't fit anymore. So you cleaned house. You have got to know when to stop holding on or hanging on to someone who no longer fits you, someone who's chosen someone else, someone who has decided to leave the relationship. You have got to know when to stop holding out hope. Listen, ladies, he ain't coming back. Listen, men, she found something that fits her better. It just ain't you. You got to do as the song say, I think it's in Chris Brown's song Deuces. You got to know when to say deuces. It's done. It's a wrap. I've got to move on from this. I was holding out hope. I've been praying and asking the Lord, if this person is for me, Lord, bring him back to me. He ain't brought him back to you. Sometimes you got to take that as a lesson and a blessing. Sometimes, you know what? Letting people go or being okay with, letting things, move forward without an individual, you don't even realize sometimes you dodge a bullet. Sometimes the best thing for you is for that person to leave. So you got a clean house. Now, let me say this. When a person is not a fit anymore, I'm speaking specifically in relationships because these are some of the emails I received. You don't have to beat yourself up or blame yourself or feel guilty because it didn't work or trying to sit here and figure out what did I do wrong. Let me see why. I'm a good person. Everybody make mistakes. You're stating the obvious. Listen, it just didn't work out. You don't have to be angry with the person. You don't have to go and badmouth that person. Simply chalk that up as, you know what? There were some things on both sides that could have been done differently. This will help me as I go to the next relationship. That's all it means. Don't walk in that bitterness. You don't have to walk in that chaos and drama, but know when it's time to stop holding on to things, holding on to people that no longer fit you. Let go and move forward with your life. Free up some space for God to do some work. Because sometimes God frees up space and it doesn't fit you because God want to work on you. He needs you to take a look in the mirror and you need to start working on yourself. That's my ending thought for this week. Take time this weekend and figure out ways you can work on yourself so that you can clean your closet out, toss out some things, get rid of some things, donate some things, whatever you need to do so you are making room for something new to come. See, sometimes you need to be by yourself for a little bit so you can work on you because it wasn't all the other person. All right, I'm going to just say this, ladies. Some of y'all like to always say, well, everybody make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. That includes you. You need to work on yourself. Well, he got some faults and flaws. So do you. And maybe he didn't want to deal with your faults and flaws just like you didn't want to deal with his. So anytime you are in a relationship and you always butting heads and you're combative and it's combustible and it's tit for tat, you say something about him or her, she says something about you. That's something that is indicated. That's an indicator. Clean house. This is not fitting. This ain't working out. I can't put on a size 8 anymore. You know what? Some of you probably can't even remember when you was a size 8. Or you're stuck back when you was a size 8. You ever met people, the reason they have problems letting go and they keep holding on to things is because they live in their life in the past. They live in their life on their past reputation. Oh, I was homecoming queen. Girl, you ain't been homecoming queen in 60 years and you still got the mindset of a homecoming queen. That tells me emotionally and mentally you haven't evolved. Well, I used to have plenty men. I used to have plenty women. Listen, you're 60 years old. You're talking about something that happened when you was in your 20s. Get off the hamster. Go in your closet, clean it out, and get rid of that thinking. You're in the way of your own breakthrough. You're in the way of your cleansing. You're in the way of your healing. Know when it's time to let go of something or let go of people who no longer fits. Free up a space so that the new will come and work on yourself. Now, Let me say this. It's time to let go. It's time for something new. It's time to look at yourself and say, you know something? I need to make some changes. I want something different. I want something better. But you know why some people won't let go of some things and they hold on to stuff and hang on to stuff? Is because they don't have enough confidence and, most importantly, enough faith to step out and say, you know what? I can do this. I got to work on me first. So when the next relationship come, I ain't going to make the same mistakes I made before. And okay, I hear you, some of you, well, I'm done with relationships. I ain't never getting married again. Well, good. You've been married 40 years. What about the people out there who've never walked down that path? What about the people who, still feel and they believe in love and they want to try it again? Don't try to discourage them. And some of you women, I'm going to say this about y'all. Stop telling your daughters, your granddaughters, your nieces and nephews, stop telling them ain't no good men out there. And there are no good men. They all the same. Men can say the same thing about us. And stop discouraging these young girls to pursue marriage, especially in our ethnicity. Y'all around here talking about ain't no good men, they ain't no good. Well, they got to be being no good with somebody else, another no good woman. There's just as many good men out there. You're just looking and fishing in the wrong pond for them. Have faith in God. Where's your faith? And especially I'm talking to you Christian women. Y'all spew things out your mouth just like people of the world. Yes, we in the world, but we don't supposed to act like that and conduct ourselves. And if you're a Christian woman, you ain't got no business telling your granddaughters, your goddaughters, your nieces, your daughters. You got no business telling them, now I want you to get me some grandbabies. Wait a minute, she married? You ain't talking marriage. You just want her to go out here and have 4 or 5 babies with 4 or 5 different boys, men. So she got 5 children with 5 different daddies and have not been wifed yet. You proud of that? People make mistakes. Yeah, the first one might be a slip up. But the second one, the third one, fourth one, now this a way of life. This ain't no mistake. Christian women, y'all need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. You around here looking just like you were thought. And that ought not to be, because there should be a distinction in the way we carry ourselves, the way we speak. Because one thing for sure, when there is no distinction of who you are and you are out here compromising who you are, that's a problem. As I said, we all got to give an account. We all have to give an account. So what I'm saying today, check yourself, work on yourself, get alone sometime and do a cleansing. Fast and cleanse your spirit. And get before the Lord, whoever you pray to. I'm talking to Christians because that's what I believe in. Whatever your faith is, this still holds true. Get yourself grounded, find some balance, and get focused so you can have clarity of thought. And no matter what you do, and no matter what religion you practice, no matter what denomination you are involved with, one thing for sure, you have got to practice self-care. And you always got to prioritize your peace. At the end of this video, please comment, like, share it with other people. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Follow me. I am on different platforms. I am on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok as the cat lady. So follow me. Thank you again for watching. And I so appreciate all you do. To my friends and subscribers in the great state of Louisiana, New Orleans. Thank you for the shirt. I love it. Love, love, love it. The New Orleans Saints, I decided to end this week with it because I could not let the week go. I am a woman true to my word. You win, I rep. To my Dallas Cowboys, I wore your t-shirt last week. So you know what? I know I already done got the emails. All right, Pastor KZ, you was flaunting the Cowboys last week. The Cowboys got beat. All right? New Orleans Saints, this is the great state where the Super Bowl is going to be held. I'm shouting you out. Hey, the necklace goes with the shirt. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Be blessed. Always walk in favor. No matter what you're going through, always believe that it's going to turn around and get better. I have been your host, Pastor KZ. Some people say, well, why you call yourself Pastor KZ? Don't get caught up in what the title is. Listen to the message. Y'all, Kita's Eyewear, KZ. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Monday.